Welcome back to Pagoda One. I'm Travis from Australia.
I think I'm Alex from England.
I'm pretty sure I'm Swanee from America.
There you go.
Who can be sure? Pronunciation, words.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to look at today. We're going to look at the pronunciation of different brand names. So, are you guys ready?
I think so.
Yeah. Should I go first?
Oh, well.
As the American?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This first word is all yours.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's an American brand. Yeah, although it's a Scottish name.
McDonald's.
Okay. I say McDonald's.
If I was to say the full thing, McDonald's. So I guess quite close to yours. But, of course, Macca's. Because in Australia we have to shorten everything. So, yeah. Everyone pretty much says Macca's.
We have a shortened, which is Mickey D's.
I have heard that
But
one.
you say Mickey D's.
Mickey D's.
See, in England, I'm pretty sure we say Mackie D's.
That goes along with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Actually, yours is like a combination. I feel like combination because he says, what do you say, Muck?
McDonald's.
Right, but you said Mick, but the second part, Donald, sounds like his.
Right.
So Mick sounds like me, and then Donald sounds like him. I feel
In
like.
England, when we say the first syllable, the sound is what we call a schwa. So it's like a de-emphasized sound. So you emphasize the second syllable, which is don, so McDonald's. Kind of sounds like you're almost not saying the vowel sound. Yeah. Whereas like when I hear Americans say it, I usually hear a McDonald's or whatever.
I do. I kind of do like so I do like Mick. Mick. Yeah. So anytime there's like MC before like any last name or something, it's like very like Mick something.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're the same. We do Mick for MC sound.
All right. That's an interesting one.
And if you want to go to McDonald's, you can say, "Oh, let's go for a Macca's run."
Macca's.
Of course. Macca's.
Macca's.
Nice.
I like it.
So I don't actually know if I'm saying this correctly, but to me, this is Lacoste.
Yeah, and I would say it the same way. I would say Lacoste, but I don't think it's correct. But how do you say it?
I also say Lacoste.
Okay, so the reason I don't think this is correct is because I think this is a French brand, and
Right.
in France, if it's L-A, I'm pretty sure it's La. So you say Lacoste.
Right.
Or something like that. So my mum, who speaks a little bit of French, will probably like correct me and say it's not Lacoste, it's Lacoste. But most normal people in my country would just say Lacoste.
Your mom's not normal.
Not at all.
But we all agree that the E on the end is silent.
Yeah, right. Lacoste. I think this one's pretty just straightforward for the three of us.
Yes.
Why don't you do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was a kid, everyone at my school used to say Nike. Right?
I'm not surprised.
Everybody used to say Nike, but when I was about 15, my dad said, "Don't you mean Nike?" And I was like, No, what are you talking about, you uncool parent? And then he said, "Yeah, it's Nike. It's named after like a Roman god or something."
Greek goddess of
Greek god,
victory, I think. Yeah.
Right, and I was like, "Is it?" And ever since I left England, I have never heard anybody say Nike, because of course the answer is Nike. So I say Nike.
Okay, I say Nike,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that the I is like more like kind of stronger for me. Actually, the Nike thing, I'm not surprised. Like my father, whose native language is Spanish, he always said Nike, you know. And like when we were young, he would be like, "Oh, Nike," and my brother and I would be like, "No, like what are you talking about?" Like, you know. So we'd be like, "No, it's Nike," and he's like, "Look at the spelling. Look at the spelling." He's like, "Does this say Nike or not?" So like now he says Nike because like he realized, but like as an English learner, he said Nike.
Yeah, but a lot of my students get frustrated when they'll see a word like this and they know how to pronounce bike, they know how to pronounce Mike, and all this stuff, and then they see this and they're like, but why is this Nike and not Nike? And I'm like,
right.
Because that's how the world works, man.
Yeah, they're always like, why? And then Travis?
Nike.
Okay, yours is like I, like mine.
I.
Say yours again?
Nike.
Oh, I thought the first time your I was more like it was like drawled out.
Nike.
Yeah.
Nike.
Yeah, right. That's what I heard the
maybe
first
if you're
time.
from East London, right, and you speak a little bit slower, it's Nike, mate. It's Nike. I'm gonna go get a pair of
Oh my
Nike
God.
shoes.
All right, this one's very pretty straightforward, right? So, Tom Ford.
Okay. Tom Ford.
Ooh.
Tom Ford.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are like,
nice.
yeah, you guys are the same.
Yeah.
Mm.
But which one sounds nicer? Let us know in the comments.
I feel like-
Everybody's gonna say Swanee sounds nicer.
I really
Heart,
feel
heart.
like the American pronunciation sounds. Don't attack me.
Nope.
But I feel like it sounds classier. Just for this one. Just for this one. Okay. Okay. Just for this one.
Classier. It sounds classy.
No,
Tom
please
Ford.
attack her. Go
Tom,
for it.
Tom Ford. No, Tom Ford. Tom Ford.
Tom. I can't do it.
Okay.
Ford.
Every student who has said they want a teacher who speaks American English to me, they say it because of like business reasons and that kind of stuff. But every student who says that they want to learn British English is because they want to sound classy.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna stay out of this argument. I'm peacefully over here. I'm
Yeah.
Switzerland
me
in
and
this
Alex.
situation.
Yeah, we're about to go at it. Like.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Go for it.
No clue. No.
Just say.
Hermes.
Okay.
Hermes.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was just gonna say this normally,
Yeah. Right.
Hermes, because
Ah.
it is based on the Greek god.
It sounds like a rash that you get. It's like, I'm sorry.
How do you say it?
Even if I were to just read this, I would not read it as Hermes. Actually, I would actually read it as Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah, I don't know why, but something about this, like, I don't get.
Looks kind of Spanishy.
Yeah, kind of
Uh-huh.
actually. So I
Yes.
would go for like no H and just like Hermes.
Hermes. Hermes.
Right.
Okay.
Chanel.
Chanel.
Yeah. Chanel.
So I think if there is a difference, it's that when I say it in my London accent, kind of omit the L sound. If you want to be really pronounced, then you'd say Chanel. My mum would say Chanel, Chanel. Darling, pronounce your T's properly. Chanel. Like that.
We agree on that one, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Just by reading, I would say Yves Saint Laurent.
I would say Yves Saint Laurent.
So this is probably where Australia's going to fall down a little bit. I feel like most people would look at this and get say Yves Saint Laurent.
Saint.
Yeah, we would probably say like the full Saint, like the average person, and then we would still drop the like the
last.
Laurent, like the T at
Right.
the end.
Mhm.
I personally do know that this is Yves Saint Laurent,
Yeah, right.
but
Like some of these we know, but you know we have to go for like the typical, you know.
Mhm.
and I think you'll find like just like an explanation for Australia is like obviously our history is British, so England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, but we get a lot of influence from America through like television and music and media. So you might find like we might say something similar to Britain, but then we might say something else similar to America.
Yeah, right.
Because
Right.
we've got those opposing influences.
Yeah.
I think the same is happening in the UK, depending on what generation you're from. I'm pretty sure most people in my country would just say Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, I'm the same. Louis Vuitton.
Also Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, not much difference there.
Yeah.
Don't they like play into the second word more, like
Right, Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton?
Yeah,
Vuitton,
right.
something,
Yeah.
Vuitton.
I mean, in France they might say
Right.
that, but they don't say that in the Gold Coast, do they?
No, they don't.
We're not French.
If you did, I think you would be like vilified. People would be like, ugh.
Right. You look
Vuitton.
pretentious.
Vuitton. English, you anglicize a lot of foreign words because otherwise it makes you sound pretentious.
Yeah, exactly.
So for example, if you said, I'm going to Paris this weekend, people would be
Yeah.
like,
Shut up, say
get the
Paris.
hell out of here.
America too, like if you were to say like Louis Vuitton, like people would be like, what are you trying to prove? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
think you're better than me?
Yeah, just go to LV.
Burberry.
Okay.
I say Burberry.
Ooh. I say Burberry.
Hmm.
Yes. So maybe a slight difference with Travis.
This actually reminds me of a lot of like indigenous word conventions
Mm-hmm.
in Australia. We have a lot of like places that have like B's and U's and R's, and so for us, when we get those kind of words, we do just kind of like blend them together a little bit.
Mhm.
We don't enunciate everything very clearly.
Mhm.
And so I think that's maybe why I say it in that way. That's so different compared to you two.
Cool.
All right. Last one.
I'm gonna go with the way that most Americans tend to say it. I have two, so I really don't even know. I hear 50-50 equally. So the first one is Porsche, and then also other side I hear Porsche a lot.
Okay.
So Porsche and Porsche.
Okay, yeah, it's the same, except the difference is when she says or, I just say or, so I say Porsche, but when I was a kid, I used to say Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche, but I've definitely heard people say Porsche.
Yeah.
But for me, when I hear Porsche, I think of like the name, which is Portia,
Yeah.
not the CHE.
Right. You know, everybody was saying Porsche, and then like we found out that like it's supposed to be Porsche, you know, and then like everyone started changing to Porsche.
Yeah.
I'm curious about another brand name.
I was thinking of this one too.
How do you say this?
Okay, so this is same as like the Porsche one, Porsche. So I know a lot of people say Versace, but also Versace. So, yeah.
I say Versace. Yeah, for the same reasons as we mentioned before, which if you say Versace,
Yeah,
you
it's
sound like a pillock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Versace. But I've heard that Donatella herself,
She did.
she
Yeah.
wants people to say it correctly. She doesn't care who you are. So it's
Versace.
Versace.
Yeah, right.
Versace.
Yeah, I saw the video of Donatella saying, like, she's like, I don't know where Americans got this, like, pronunciation from. This is not correct. Like, she's like, chi. No, not chi. So, yeah.
Versace. It's Versace.
The same as, like, Porsche. People are, like, trying to, like, change it. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Not as much as, like, war that I thought we were going to have over our accents.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of our brand pronunciations. Let us know which one you like the best. And make sure to like,
subscribe,
comment,
and hit the bell, please.
Yes. Ring that ding.
All right, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.